Barbell squats are an exercise that Barbell back squats are an exercise that causes a lot of fear, I think, for a lot of new lifters, because you're loading a lot of weight up on top of your back where there's a greater potential for you to cause injury to it. However, with proper bracing and proper mechanics in that squat, it's a very safe exercise and one of the best exercises that you can ever do for full body development. So I'm going to take you through a setup for a barbell back squat here. First thing we want to do is set that bar at something right around height of your shoulders, where when we lift it off, we don't have to get up on our tiptoes to get it over these J hooks. We want to be able to just extend our legs up and have that bar clear those hooks. So once you get your height set, you're going to stand behind it. I like to grip the bar just right outside of shoulder width. We want our grip to be as close as possible because what that's going to allow us to do is create tension on our upper back. The wider you get, the harder it is to maintain that tension. However, if you get in too close, sometimes it cranks on your elbows a little bit, so you might have some elbow discomfort. So you can just kind of find the width that works best for you. So for me, I line my thumbs up with the edge of the knurling here on these basic Olympic bars. And what I'm going to do is grip that bar tight, and I'm going to pull myself under it as if I was doing a pull-up with my head in front of the bar. So I'm pulling down, engaging my lats and my upper back. So I'm tightening up my traps a little bit, positioning myself underneath it. Now different people have different bar positions they like. There's a low bar squat where they have it set down a little bit lower on their back. I'm a high bar squatter, so that's what I'm going to demonstrate here. You have to find what works best for you either way, but in this position, I've brought my feet in underneath me. My upper back is tight, and I'm going to pull my elbows forward, again, to kind of engage that upper back. Before I lift the bar up, I'm going to take a big deep breath into my belly, and I'm going to squeeze my abs as tight as I can to create that rigidity through my midsection that's going to help stabilize my spine. Now I stand the bar straight up. Like I said, just extending my legs, I can clear over my J hooks. And I want to take no more than 2 steps back, ideally. So I'm going to take 1, 2, out of the rack. I'm out here in my open space now. I'm not going to hit my hooks on my rack as I squat down. Now, still maintaining that upper back tension, I'm going to take another big deep breath in, kind of reset that brace in my core. Now when I coach a squat, the first thing that always happens is butt back. Olympic lifting coaches in particular like to coach just drop straight down into it. I find that particularly with new lifters that they have an easier time keeping their weight centered on their feet if they go hips first. So that's the way I coach it, but if you find something that works better for you, that's fine. Butt's back, and I'm going to drop straight down, trying to get too parallel or slightly below it, as long as we're not seeing our butt round in underneath us. Down in this lower position, I'm thinking about driving the floor apart with my feet and straight up to a full lockout position where I'm squeezing my butt, but I'm not throwing my hips out in front of me. So again, driving the knees apart, driving the floor apart, I'm pushing my butt back down into that low squat position, and instead of thinking up and forward, I'm just going to push straight up until my hips are locked down. I'm squeezing my butt tight at the top. Once I'm finished with my set, I'm not going to look at either side for that hook. What I'm going to do is walk straight in until I feel both sides contact the rack, and then set it down. If you look for the hooks, you will always miss on the opposite side, 9 out of 10 times. So walk in, feel both sides hit, set the bar down. That is a barbell back squat.